I'm gonna just give y'all the rundown of everything that goes on and let y'all decipher it for yourself. A couple of years ago, at school, I had signed a contract to play professional basketball in Greece. It was for the Aris Basketball Club, Division I club, one of the top tier clubs that's overseas. Man, when I tell you I was excited, excitement is an understatement. I found out, looked it up, showed it to my coach and everything, and gave it about 2 or 3 weeks, and I came home, and I broke the news to my family. I just told them, like, yo, I finally made it. I signed a contract for $35,000 over a 4-month span, and every home playoff game, I would get paid an additional 1,000 euros. My car, apartment, everything would be taken care of. One thing with me, I'm a hands-on person, so what I needed to do is I needed to talk to the coach. We spoke through email, and I was saying, like, you know, I would love to talk to you on the phone. You know, as time passed, it seemed like it was almost impossible for me to talk to this person on the phone. Long and behold, a couple of weeks later, I got a phone call on my new cell phone, which is an iPhone. I used to be Team Android, and my iPhone called in and it said Nigeria. And I picked up, and, you know, 2 of my close friends, Gerard Tarrant and Mark Gimatola, both have kind of accents. And so I kind of know what Nigerians sound like. With me speaking to this guy, he was talking with his accent, and I said, why do you sound like you're from Nigeria? And he was just like, I'm not. He was like, I am the head basketball coach of the Aris Basketball Club, and, you know, we're interested in having you come out. And at this point in time, maybe 2 minutes into the conversation, I already knew that it was a scam. This probably was one of the biggest, massive heartbreaks that I've ever had to endure, and I prayed that I would never have to deal with it again. Long and behold, we are in the present day, 2018. A few months ago, I just came back from Dominican Republic. I was out there playing, and I'm gonna try to sound as humble as I can with this. When I was out there, I was hooping. I mean, I was hooping. I feel like my field goal percentage from me attacking the basket and everything was anywhere between the early 50s to 60s. I went out there, I met some great guys, you know, great characters, A.B., Nick, B, Ty, Will, you know, it was other players out there that was playing to get a contract as well. Some people that's already played pro, some people from the D League, you know. Like I said, it was just some top tier guy. Currently out in La Romana, DR. Game at 12 o'clock. Just sitting around waiting. Everybody all over and stuff like that. Yesterday, light blew out. Like the whole thing went out while we were playing. It's cool, you know. I want to thank God for this opportunity and everybody that's supporting me. You know, I can't complain. Looking forward to the future. You know, whatever happens, happens. That's all you could ever ask for. That's all I'm asking for. All right? But remember, this is what they don't see. Dream to reality.
Right now, we in the field.
My name's Tyler Wells, and I approve this message.
What message you got to approve?
Take 12 avec votre grand tête.
Huh? I said, huh? I said, huh? Hey, bro, you ain't explain yourself.
Yeah, what you just said, bro?
What you mean? You just said a whole sentence and then ain't mean nothing.
Nah,
Who
I know the bad shit.
What you say?
I know the
You say
bad shit in
different.
Spanish.
Who made you like this?
I really don't know.
Oh, shit. Yeah, you did.
More cars, more cars. Go back to the airport, you gotta ride on the motorcycle.
Oh, bro. I mean, what we doing?
Like, what you gotta ride on the
Like,
motorcycle?
how is that even gonna happen?
Yeah, you gotta just wrap a nigga up and just ride on the motorcycle.
Wrap a nigga up. Explain yourself.
Out here different, you know, it's a third world country. You know, you gotta put your legs around.
What you said? What you said, dog?
Yo, you gotta get back how you get back. You heard? You heard?
Put on to this opportunity by my brother. He told me like it's a great opportunity. You know, I should see it. I should attack it, and you know, I get to travel the world, so why not? My first couple of games, like I said, I was putting the ball in the basket, rarely shooting jump shots. It was almost a layup line with me attacking the basket and attacking certain players. After my first 2 games, I'm like, there's no way that I'm not gonna get signed. There's no way. I had a big breakout game against a team in which we were losing to this team. We were losing. Second half, I was going. I was and ones, fadeaway jump shots. I'm gonna assume that I finished out that game with at least 35. That's just me calling it. We was actually supposed to lose that game. We actually finished off with a tie that sent us into overtime, but we didn't play the overtime game. They actually just had us clear out. The big thing with this is that the reason why I feel like I was robbed of another professional contract is because there were 2 teams out there that were interested in me. La Romana, Pueblo Nuevo picked up my boy. We killed GUG. I showed out when I needed to. My first maybe like 5 or 6 games, like I said, I didn't hit a 3-pointer. And then if anybody knows, you guys know I could shoot. I did not hit a 3-pointer to save my life. Within my last 2 games, I hit 4 threes in one game and 6 threes in another game. And it was like, finally, like now you want to start hitting. The big thing about it is that I was trying to click on all cylinders. Like I was out there hooping. Like I said, this isn't my first go around with these kind of events. You know, I've went to the National D League tryout and I went undefeated, scored above 20 points in all my games, and led my teams in steals and assists. And at the end of the tryout, it was a pat on the back, like, yeah, you a killer, but have a nice day. So this isn't something that's new to me. I think the thing that kills me the most is like I know my work ethic, I know my talent, and it's very, very hard for me to remain humble in a situation like this, knowing that I've killed people, I can kill people, and I've continued to kill people at all types of levels. And I just haven't gotten what I felt like I deserve. You know, I asked myself, and I've asked God, I've been like, you know, how many more people you got want me to kill before I get what I want? You know? And that's the realest thing you could say to somebody. It's the realest. If I was out here slouching, if I was out here, you know, BSing, I wouldn't be professing this to you guys. You know, like I said, Google is you know, Google could expose a lot of people. From me being in Vegas, from me being in Germany, from me being in DR, from these D-League trials, I've killed at every level that I went to. VA, like, I've gone to so many different tryouts and I've worked and killed, and it's like another one. Out in DR, like I said, it's beautiful. The people out there are beautiful, you know. The living situation is much different, you know. It makes you more appreciative of things we have in the United States that we tend to see, that we take advantage of. And I learned that, you know, my Spanish had picked up, you know. I'm happy with that. That's one of the big things. One thing I can say is that, you know, life has a funny way of doing things.
Tell me, why I just spread his legs? Alright, my nigga. Your ass gotta go, fam. The fuck this big ass shit doing in here? Yo, I'm blue. I'm finna actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna spray this motherfucker with some Febreze. Yo, don't do that. I'm gonna jump.
You gonna first spray with Febreze?
Hell
You know
yeah.
that shit gonna do nothing? That shit gonna make it bad, bro.
Man, that shit gonna kill his ass.
No, it's not.
Why it's not?
Febreze is a fragrance that is disinfectant.
Nigga, this shit got hella different type of chemicals in it.
That means it's gonna move a lot until it dies. Alright, that shit gonna fall right in your bed. You're gonna know where that shit at.
I might not be here. If I miss, yo, I might not be sleeping in here, though. On me. If I miss, though. It's a big ass motherfucking grasshopper, my nigga. What the fuck type of shit? That nigga body big as shit, yo.
Don't throw it. You gotta hold the shoe in your hand, bro. Oh.
Oh, shit! Bro, that shit jumped, bro. Oh, shit, you looking at me, nigga? Where the fuck this shit at? Bro. Yeah, I can't be in here. I'm out. I'm out, because I don't even know where that shit
It
is.
fell behind your bed, bro.
That shit died?
Playing 8 to 9 games within a 10-day span, you know, my body was beat. You know, I was cramping, I was sore, I was limping, I was hooping, but it was like leave it all out there. You have no choice. I flew back into the States, I believe the 14th, Valentine's Day actually. I flew back into the States Valentine's Day. You know, feeling really good about myself. You know, like I said, the coach that I was playing for was telling me a lot. He was telling me, hey, these teams are talking about, you know, the black kid with the blonde hair, you know, you're just unguardable, you know, they can't stay in front of you. They don't know what to do with you. It's, you know, they're loving you. You know, we're gonna have a conference call at 6 o'clock. You know, this is face to face. You know, we're gonna speak. These days went on, and like I said, I kept playing and I kept hooping, and then it got to the last day, and it was like, I'm gonna give you a call this Wednesday. The Wednesday came, I never got the call, so I reached out. Actually, I was so eager, I reached out even before the Wednesday call. And, you know, in Dominican Republic, we used the app called WhatsApp. You know, it was pretty convenient. You know, it lets you know when somebody reads your message. I messaged this guy, and the first message, he never responded. Second message, he never responded. But by this time, he opened the messages. He's reading my messages. The third message, never responded. Now, these teams were interested in me. The coaches came up to me, you know, showed me homage, You know, they said their things that they said in Spanish, but it was like kind of like a broken Spanglish type thing. So I kind of knew what they were saying, and it was like, you know, we'll talk, you know. So I want to know where in between there did things get mixed up and misconstrued. By this time, I sent out maybe 9 or 10 messages, and all of my messages got read. The WhatsApp profile of the person that I was messaging changed. It got updated. It's days later, and I still don't have a contract. Like, I was fucking killer. Like, you know, excuse my French, but I was putting in so much work while I was at my school. Salem was my sanctuary, my place of comfort, you know. If you can make it there, you can make it anywhere, and that's what I'm not getting. It's like, I did it. You know, I made it happen, and it's crazy because not once, not twice, not 3 times. I think I've been robbed of a professional contract numerous times. And it's almost numb to me, like, and it's crazy because it's like almost numb to me. It's like, oh, y'all still not gonna give it to me? Okay. Oh, you need me to kill more people? Okay. You know, I just look at the lessons that come with this and stuff like that. And, you know, the tears I shed and the blood, sweat, and tears that I put into this game and stuff like that. You know, I can sit here and tell you a sad story and be like, you know, I'm cooped up in my bed and whatnot. And that's not true. There was players that was out there with me that actually signed before me with teams. They never got their contract. So not only was I robbed of a contract, there were numerous other people that were robbed of contracts. And before I came on